Hello good people, welcome to my channel. Before I get into the video, if you haven't subscribed yet, all right, do me that favor, go down below the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, comment if you find anything or want to ask any question, and share the videos to your friends in your WhatsApp groups, in your Facebook page and all that. All right, let's help promote positivity. All right, so today we're going to talk about how to approach interviews, all right, at the embassy or visa interviews. So a lot of people have been complaining about getting rejections and all that. So today I'm going to look at immigrant and non-immigrant visas, how to approach each interview in separate ways. All right, so let's start with non-immigrant visas. All right, as the word goes, it's non-immigrant visa. So in this section you're going to try as much as possible to prove to the visa officer, whoever is interviewing you, that you're going to return to your home country after fulfilling the purpose that you went to the country. All right, so wherever you're having the interview, the number one thing you need to do is to prepare. All right, so as I said, we organize a visa preparation program, interview preparation program, and you can actually go online and access that. Currently our website is down. I'll let you when we come back online, but we will do that for you. Currently even traveling is not going on, so that is why we are working on the website. So after everything, put it back and you can always go there and book so that we train you. All right, so the first thing is about preparation, knowing what to say when answering questions, knowing the right composure, how to behave when you are in front of that window. All right, even walking towards the window is another thing. All right, your confidence needs to be up there and you need to show a lot of braveness and a lot of confidence. It's all like confidence in your voice to show that you know what you're about, what you're talking about and all that. So as I said, it's a non-immigrant visa, so you need to prove a lot to the visa officer that will make him or her convinced that whatever that you're going to do in the country, the US or wherever you are going, you're going to do it and come back to your home country. All right, so number one is preparation. Number two, always be there on time. All right, so don't wait for too long, trying to beat time, and all that, and to end up in a rush, and even your preparation might end up in the trash, because you're going to forget what you're actually going there for, because you'll be even tired at the time you are there, seeing all lot of rejection, people being rejected, to frustrate you, to mess up. So always go there. Our advice, an hour or an hour and a half before time. Try find a place to sit, relax, get yourself in shape. Try to remember one or two lines and go there and nail it. You get it? So number one is preparation. Number two is your time. Get there on time. Right? Number three is don't be looking elsewhere when interviewing. All right, so the US, looking straight into the eyes of people means a lot. All right, so it's normally perceived that a lot of people who talk and look away and do all sorts of things are lying, you see. So you have to remain on focus, try to put on a smile, look inside the eyes of the visa consular or the visa officer, try to talk, have a chat. All right, so a lot of people go to the interview with a lot of fear, and that is very, very bad, because they are humans as we are. You've not stolen anything, they won't kill you, even if they deny you visa, you will still have the opportunity, the chance to reapply. And so don't be intimidated, don't fear anything over there. They are there to actually help you. They are there to make sure the right people come to their country. They don't want to allow criminals, liars, and all those kind of people into the country. So they are there to actually protect their country, and you are there to also prove to them you are not a bad person, you have good intentions, and you're going to do whatever you're going to do there and come back. All right. So the last thing I'm going to leave with you is, don't lie, be honest and be truthful. Whatever that takes you there, try to explain to them, have a reason for whatever that you are, kind of guilty of. So we are humans, as I said earlier on. We commit errors, we commit mistakes. So whatever that you are doing or whatever you did that they found out, don't lie, because most of the time they know you before you even get there, right? And try to memorize what is on your form, 160, all right, your DS 160. So try to memorize whatever you failed on. So you can't fail on it as you are a lecturer, and when you get there you tell them, oh, I'm a banker. It doesn't make sense. It raised a red flag, and before you realize, you are rejected. And for all you know, you see, you are not the only person they are interviewing. There are a lot of people who have interviews in a day, so they don't have all the time for you. So trying to waste a lot of time, that is why a lot of people complain, oh, and when I got there they only asked 1 or 2 questions and they gave me rejection. They don't have time. So when you give them the right answers, trust me, you have about 5 minutes to land yourself in the US. All right. And when you give them the wrong answers, have the same time to go back home and sleep. So try to have this preparation with Benfriman Travels Consult before you go to any visa interview. All right, that is going to play a massive role in your success. All right, now let's come to those who won the DV visa, the DV lottery, sorry, 2021. Now the interview is going to start somewhere October this year and will end September next year. So there are going to be a lot of interviews going on and all that. So for you, your case is different. You are an immigrant, okay? So you're going there to stay. So for you, there's not much stress in trying to prove whatever that you're going to come back. No, you are going there as an immigrant, somebody going there to stay there. So you don't have to prove a lot to actually convince them that you're going to come back. So for you this year, what is going to be really tough is the new public charge. I've done an exclusive video about it. You can watch it in my videos. You have to prepare for that and go and nail it, because for you, you don't have much to prove. All right, the interview is mostly friendly unless you go and lie and you are dishonest to yourself. That one, you will actually regret it. They will deny you this visa and you come back home with all tears and all that because you lied, right? So try to be honest. I've always said this, for those of you who got married after winning the lottery, please let the one who won go. All right, let the one who won go. Try to understand yourself and do that. Just think you are married, show up with your marriage certificate and all that, and indicate to them that your husband, your wife will join you later in the future. And when they ask you why your partner is not joining you, you can tell them ABC on that, your reasons. All right, I'm not going to, or let me give you something that you can say to them to actually understand. That is to tell them, you don't have enough money to be self-sufficient over there to take care of all the family and all that. So you want to go work for some time, gather a lot of money, and then you can come for them. I think this is enough good reason for them to understand. All right, because going there, winning the lottery, marrying after winning the lottery, it's kind of a red flag. I did a video about that. There's a lot of fraudulent issue about those things, and they are going to actually be careful before issuing that visa to both of you. And who knows, maybe you are genuinely married, but for some reasons, you're going to slip a tongue, say something that you needed not to say, or try to go extra mile, which is going to lead to follow-up questions, which will lead you to commit yourself, and you're going to lose that visa. And when they feel that you lied to them, it mostly comes with a ban and all that. So I strongly advise that they can join you any day, anytime, if you have the money and resources to take care of them, and it won't be a problem to add them. But the advice is to let them wait. All right, wait. Half a loaf is better than none. All right, let them wait. Go later, come for them, than to go with the two of you and get rejected. The reason why most of them go with their husbands is that with the DV lottery, the permanent residency is like on a faster pace. Within 3-4 months, you have your green card. So people don't want to wait all these years to come for their spouse, as kind of they can't wait. So that is kind of the problem that people are talking about. But I always say half a loaf is better than none. So go later, come for your spouse, than both of you to go and go and mess up, and the visa will be over for the two of you, unless you guys are smart and you think you can do it together. That is also cool. All right, but I'm not saying if you registered indicating that you are married, you should not go with your husband and wife. No, that is not what I'm saying. So during the application, if you said you've married, that is clear. Nobody is going to doubt, because before even entering the lottery, you are married. You said you are married, and you never knew you were going to win. So if you are married, that is cool. But I'm talking about those who got married after they won the lottery. You get it? So just look at that. If you want to go divorce court, of course you can do it, but you need to be careful. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a question in the comment box. I'm going to read it and try to answer quite a few of them.